Abusia for me church obiasa mo bibia akwa aba edeba ordinary TV ordinary kase boso na adrusi ade the update no trending news nkwa na edisun viewers ni ahwefo mo YouTube channel no so message say ya no subscribe ama me na dey dey kan ahwe so ya no share so amo bibia on sanka video nsinsa ka video bebo we na nsem ntemtem ya na Bridget Otoo journalist ewo Metro TV na yenyina nim say protest bi ekoso Jobi house a say enya asem kutu a akoye ensem bebre o man Ghana mo say na Bridget Otoo edi nsem bi aba beto abonte a o che say how a kwan Ghana police edi ne fa so enya asem kutu e bekwa kuti ensem no mu nchemu ye efe Bridget Otoo ono ankasa no mu asem o kan abasisi a ne so say ya no subscribe am ye bekwa kuti Bridget Otoo asem o ka ato abonte abasisi a
Otoo, but she says she wants to be identified as a protester. She says she's come to join me. She said what she witnessed here. Bridget, welcome to join me.
Yeah, thank you very much.
One of the people who witnessed what happened in front of the Accra Regional Police Headquarters is journalist Bridget Otoo, but she says she wants to be identified as a protester. She says she's a citizen first and not a spectator. Let's find out from her what she witnessed here. Bridget, welcome to join us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You were right here in front. We were out here capturing
equally attacked. Yes, police officers. In that famously plagiarized speech by the President of the Republic, Nana Addo, he talked about us being citizens and not spectators. It was inspirational for all of us to get involved. As a journalist, I have reported on this for so long, but you know what? I'm equally affected. My business is affected. I'm taken to various police stations, and so I came to the Greater Accra Regional Command. And when I came, a parent who was in agony of her son missing because and the service have a pension for committing crimes and getting away with it, so they should let that boy out. So we just stood at the gates, and I asked, apart from that, I have a reporter in there I wanted to get to, and the police just charged us. A man in there who cannot see through these there are no holes here for him to see, just comes to the gates and charges and started pulling the men amongst us. The police have stolen even a phone from a protester. Ghana police stolen a phone.
They took the phone.
No, they have stolen it. The person was not. They stole it, right? They attacked the person, and I remember when whilst they were pulling me along, and I was wondering what I was doing, because I can't fight any police officer. They will beat me and get away with it, and that's okay. They do that all the time. 8 people died in the election. They've not done anything about it, and that's okay. So I didn't want to be killed. At least I wanted to live to tell my story. They ripped my dress apart, and I'm on TV in my bra. Not that I wanted to, but because these Ghana police service are irrational and unprofessional, and frankly, that colonial brutish method needs to stop.
You want to be identified as a protester. What do you want fixed? What do you want fixed about this country?
I want jobs. I want, in fact, let me start from the very basics. I want people to be able to speak the same way Nana Addo was allowed to speak freely. I want the kids who are protesting to be able to sit in the middle of the Flagstaff House, because it has happened before. They sat right in front of the Flagstaff House with their iPads on their laps when they protested back in 2015, 2016. I want them to be able to at least speak. If nothing is going to get fixed, allow them to protest, because it is their right to do so. That is the basic. And as journalists, I don't want to be afraid. I am tired of being afraid. When I hear Manasseh says I've had to up my security, I had to leave the country because of how these guys are, because they are vindictive, it touches me. It scares me, because I'm also critical of the government. So I'm coming out to let Nana Addo know that we will not stop talking, because we voted for him, we pay him, and every other family member in his government. So that needs to stop. And then what are they asking for? Basic jobs. People are leaving the country they would rather be cleaners abroad than be CEOs in Ghana, and that is terrible. And what more, if they are protesting, they are not doing coups, they are not throwing stones. Have you seen anybody? I mean, this is the best of our society. Creme de la creme people who came here, do they look like armed robbers that they needed to be met with force? There are more police officers armed and afraid in front of the Flagstaff House than there were protesters. That needs to stop. If indeed that lie that Nana Addo is a human rights lawyer were even to be true, this is even shameful.
Thank you for talking to us, Bridget. So we just had Bridget Otoo. She's a journalist, but today she says she wants to be
And we saw all of that happen. You were thinking in all of it. From your perspective, what happened?
Nothing. Just a policeman who went mad, decided to act because he thinks that the powers are behind him. Nobody is going to hold him account. He will get away with it. And so he started attacking people. So persons are standing right in front of the gate asking if they could go in and meet their family. And the police officer at the entrance says, order from above. Order from above says nobody should enter. But you've taken people's children in. And I won't stop mentioning this guy's name because he might not be famous. In fact, the lawyers might know him. His name is Kevin Boaching. His mother is still here waiting. So the woman said to us to try and at least find her son. She just went because he went to play basketball. So in our attempt to get that, there was a gentleman who had put me on, I think, on Spaces. And that guy was attacked by the police. So while I was talking on the Spaces, I went on about what was happening and why we are at the gates. The policeman charged at us. His crime was just to stand next to me, charged us and pulled us. Pulled him in. Fortunately, I had his phone because if I didn't, I know the police would have stolen it by now. So I kept his phone. I don't know, I was just told that his name is George. He's also in there, so George is also in there. And then they took him inside, and whilst the police were attacking them, they ripped my dress. This is the length of my shirt. This is it. And they've ripped part of it. And I'm on TV with my bra. I'm not on Baywatch or whatever. I just came out to protest, to join these people. And the police have done this to me. I think there are cells here. This one. They will take me in there. And I can't fight any police officer. I can't fight any man, to be honest. So whatever he wants to do. He dared me to go there, to go and find the people who have been arrested. So I went in there and I have the shot here. When I was walking there, because I know where they keep suspects, they surrounded me and pushed me out. So I went in there and then I came out because I think at that point when they realized that they had attacked me and I was literally half naked, they just wanted to show that they let me in. But whilst I was walking to where they were keeping the guys, they surrounded me and asked me to leave. So no protester, nobody had a gun, nobody had the weapon, nobody had even pure water to throw at them or even bottled water. They were just standing there worried for their friends who have been arrested and they are in here. They are there. Why?
Cases of assault and the likes.
Absolutely, that's exactly what's happening. The gentleman, there's a gentleman in there. Let me see. Come, please, push your camera. That guy there, with that red, black cap, do you see? Or do you share glasses? No, Pacho, or no? Or share glasses? Or share no wait, or the Obano, no? Can you get him? Oh no, he just comes out. They says 1, 2, 3, get them, and they beat you up. They beat you up, physically assault them. Nothing. It's not like they're attacking the police. So for simply standing at the entrance, that was their crime. So stand, I didn't know now under Damper it's even a crime to stand in front of a police. Or it is a crime to ask to bail somebody. I came here to act as surety for others, to protest the